Alright, on this video it's a very exciting day because I am going to be talking to you about the dialed proof. This is the second sight from Dialed Archery. They took what was awesome about the Arxos, which was their first sight, and they made improvements. They listened to customers who said that they'd like to see changes in this area and in that area, and inborn was the proof. So I'm going to go through, this is just going to be an initial, my initial impressions of box opening for the proof. I'm going to do a series of videos about this site. There's a lot to cover. I'm not going to cover it all in one video. You don't want to sit here and watch a 2-hour video, so I'm going to chop them up into smaller segments. So today we're talking about the proof. I'll do other videos showing how to attach this to a bow, how to do the first, second, and third axis adjustments, how to sight it in and pick your sight tape. All of those things will be covered. So in the box, I bought this sweater and a shirt along with it. They threw in this target, which is pretty cool. Dialed target. So in the box, this beautiful display. I went with the sage green color. There's a number of different custom colors that you can pick and choose from. This thing is incredible. So taking a look at the proof, we're going to start at the back and work our way forward. You can customize this in so many ways on the website. Starting off with your attachment point to the bow. So this is going to be your riser mount attachment. This will fit any bow on the market. Your standard side mounted sight, this is what you're going to get. You could also get a dovetail mount for Matthews, and you can get a Picatinny mount, which I also purchased, which you basically undo these two screws. This gets removed, the pick mount goes on, screws go back in. Now you have a pick mounted sight. So there's a lot of customization with this, which is really awesome. Again, this is in the sage green color. They have a number of different colors. You can also customize your dial wheel, the void dial. This is called the void dial. What attracted me to originally to the Arxos, which is the same on the proof, is the fact that the bubble is at the top. I've always wanted the bubble at the top of my sight, mainly because when I draw back and anchor, and I look at the top and I come down to my pins. So if I can go to the top, see my bubble, and already have that taken care of as I hit my pins, it makes more sense to me. It also provides more area for distance as you get into those longer yardages at the bottom. So it's got dual sight tapes. You can have one tape on the inside, one tape on the outside. It has this stop lever here, so you can literally lock it down in place once you have it set. It is not flimsy. It's not going to get knocked out of your positioning. I don't even think you have to lock it down, to be honest with you. You certainly can should you want to, but it doesn't seem to be something that's going to be loose and fall out of place. And it does have a very extremely smooth dial, which is amazing. It's got micro adjustment for windage and elevation. You've got your first, second, and third axis adjustments. The mag, this is called the mag housing on the outside here. I went with the 3-pin vertical. I started shooting vertical pins this year, and I love it because it really cleans out the sight picture. It cleans up your sight picture so much better than having horizontal pins, in my opinion. And but should you want to go to a 3-pin or a 5-pin or just a single pin, you can just buy the mag on the website. Remove this and put in whichever other one you want. You've got the fiber cover here if you want to cover that up. You can also get a light attachment which goes on top of here, which is sold separately. Again, lots of different customization, colors, different things to choose from on their website. You can really fine-tune this and really make it your own, which is very, very awesome. I'm really looking forward to getting this on my bow. Just want to take a quick break to talk to you about a couple of things that I've been using that I think might benefit you. One is this Numa Outdoors gear. This is in their Kaza OV pattern, which is great whitetail pattern when you're up in a tree in the fall and late season. They also have a Kaza pattern which has more green in it, which is good for spring through to the fall. Numa has given me a code to give to you of Caribou Media 20, which will save you 20% at checkout. Another product here that I've been using for years now is the Bulldog targets. This is a Canadian made target. They're made in Manitoba. They have a lifetime warranty. I've used that warranty twice now on a couple of my larger targets that are outside. It's very simple, very easy. These targets are 2-finger removal every single time, which is incredible. Field point only target. Bulldog's been gracious enough to give me a 20% discount code to give to you at checkout. Use code BD20-Caribou-Media. That'll save you 20% on these awesome targets. Now back to the show. So another thing you're going to notice is the angled elevation system. So you can see that the angle adjustment as you're sliding, this is on an angle. That is to improve your distance and get you out farther on your sight tape than you would with a standard sight. It also has multiple indicator needles, so you've got 3 set up on your inside tape and you've got 1 set up on your outside tape. So if you're someone like me that shoots indoor in 3D and then goes hunting, I'm going to set my hunting arrow to the inside tape with the 3 pins, and I might set up my 3D arrow or my indoor arrow to the outside tape so that I can utilize and not have to interchange between tapes, which is awesome. Another thing to think about is what might bother some people is the fact that yes, you can adjust the indicator needles, but when you're setting this up, it's not going to be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You're going to set your 20, and then you're going to shoot on the testing tape. You're going to shoot out to as far of a distance as you can go. So I think I'm going to do 40, and then I'm going to do 60, and then you line those up with your on the testing tape, and you find out where that fits with your sight, the closest sight tape. You're going to put that on. So you might have 20 yards as your top pin, your second pin might be 34, and your third pin might be 45 or 48. It's not going to be an exact 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 or 20, 30, 40. And you just have to realize you never shoot an animal at a perfect number. So as long as you know what your indicator is at, whether it is 20, 34, 48, as long as you mentally know which one is where and have an idea before your animal walks in and you know what your yardage is, you won't have a problem using this sight. So that's another thing to think about. So so far I haven't obviously put this on my bow yet, but I'm really excited to get this out and test it and shoot it and use it. It is an incredibly, you can tell just by picking it up that this is a well designed, well machined, made in the US product that I can really get behind, and the fact that you can see right through it is pretty awesome. So that's an awesome feature. So that's really what drew my attention to it in the first place. There's the bubble at the top, there's a hole in the middle, that looks pretty cool, and all the other features that go along with it make it what I would say is almost perfect bow sight that you could ask for on the market. Your 3-pin vertical is going to be green, red, green, and again, you can mix and match your different pins as you see fit, whether it's vertical 1-pin, 3-pin, horizontal 3-pin, 5-pin, or whatever suits your nature. You can change the color of your void dial. You can change the color of your shade on the top. You can also get a lens kit to go in to get a magnifier should you want to. Screws into the end here. You can even change the color of your switch tape, your sight tape rings should you want to do that. There's a number of different things that you can make this your own, really personalize it, customize it, and make it one of a kind just for you. Another cool thing that they do is they'll do batch drops of different colors, different designs, different patterns for your void dial. So stay tuned for that on their website and on social media. They'll do drops. I think they just did one for Bottomlands and it sold out in minutes. So you got to watch out for things like that if that's your thing. You can, again, this is the black one, but you can interchange this to different colors. This is the sage green, so I can match this to sage green, or I could get another color that they offer and change it up like that. For more information on dialed archery, I'm going to throw a link down in the description. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more videos like this. I really appreciate all the support, and I look forward to what's coming in the future and what I can be sharing with you. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.